Hi everyone, my name is Vinayak and you are watching me on my channel Tarot Stock. So today's video is about your love life in the month of May 2021. So how your love life is seen in the coming month of May 2021, what things can be expected if you are single, if you are already taken, or if you are waiting for someone to come in. What are the situations around and what are the energies around in this month? We'll have a general pick a card reading. So, in the next frame, pick one of the three hearts of the three colors that resonate with you the most, and then jump on to the reading. And yes, this reading has a bonus angel answer. So, if you have any question in your mind for the month of May surrounding your love life, you can definitely ask and think of that question and then pick the card, as you will be accompanied as a extra angel answer, as a bonus angel answer with each pile. So make sure you choose wisely. Okay, so now let's see if you chose the first heart or the first pile of cards, then what is it coming for you in the month of May 2021 surrounding your love life? So, the very first card that comes up is the Hierophant. So, now this Hierophant is more about seeking commitment, is more about seeking the mentorship, is more about seeking the truth of the relationship or the love. So maybe this month of May is more of focus that where you are very much inclined towards getting into a committed relationship, or if you are already into a relationship where there is no commitment, you can be expecting that commitment in this month. Now, for most of you, this can also be relating to the marriage thing. The Hierophant is all about tradition, is all about the customs and whatever goes around. So maybe for some of you, this Hierophant can be bringing that commitment, can be bringing that oneness with each other, and having that sense and finding that way ahead with each other along towards glory. Now, the second card that comes up for you is the Queen of Wands. So, this Queen of Wands is all about that you have definitely have an idea in your hand that okay, this is the thing that I need to have in my love life, or that is somewhere required in my love life, and I am very much adamant enough and I'm very much clear and sorted enough that I have to take it and I have to have this in my love life. Now, this is a very good thing that you are somewhere, I would say, looking for a commitment. You are looking for some kind of a dedicated relationship, a serious committed relationship in this month, and which seems to be happening with the third card, as you have the Ten of Cups, which is about the which is absolutely about the family, which is also about the oneness, which is also about that emotional stability, that emotional fulfillment that comes along. So maybe these three cards are very much clear that in this month of May, you are focused upon having that you know that what you need to have. You are somewhere finding the way to it. You are somewhere finding that way to the glory, and you are making to it. You are achieving that goal. You are achieving because all of that courage and conviction that you have in your hand, and all of that power that you have given to yourself that I need to accomplish this, and it seems to be happening in this month of May 2021. Now, let's see a surrounding energy for you that is there, and we have patience. So, the Hierophant is all about time, is all about giving time, is all about going with the flow and going with the course of the situation. Because when you have the Queen of Wands in here, it could definitely mean that somewhere you are getting impulsive about the situation, about getting impatient with the situations around. So maybe you are adamant that I need to have this, but this can also relate to impatience, which is not good, because things to grow, things to develop into something dedicated, into something committed, needs patience, and this is what it is. Patience, that is time, that is winter, that is all slow. So things need to be thawed first, because all of that snow that is there in your life, all of that snow of being single, or the snow of not having that committed relationship, so that needs patience for that ice to melt and for the warmth to come in, and that warmth seems to be coming with the 10 of cups. Now let's have your bonus angel answer. And well, for this month you have a no. So, if your question was somewhere surrounding with respect to this month, maybe it is not happening in this month, but it is somewhere leading away. It is somewhere opening a way for you in this month. So, this month can prove to be a portal into whatever you have asked for, into whatever you were thinking, into whatever the question that you had in your mind. So, for this time, you have a no. Maybe in the next read or in next month, that comes a definite yes for you. So have patience, because this month is all about patience. This month is all about the Hierophant strategy. This month is all about having the power in your hand. This month is all about getting clear about what needs to be there, what needs to be resolved, and you having that much kind of a power in your hand, the charge in your hand that yes, I will do it. And you seem to be definitely doing it with the 10 of cups at the end of the reading, which is a good omen for you. So now let's see, if you chose the second heart or the second pile of cards, then what it is coming for you in this month of May 2021 with respect to your love life. And the very first card that comes up is the Hermit. Now, this Hermit over here is telling you that this month is more about seeking what you desire. This month is more about getting in touch with your own self and finding that one thing that is required in your life. What do you want from your love life? Or how do you want it to be? It can be about that you need to get into the core of the relationship. If you are already in one of them, then you need to get into the core and see what lies, what are the problems that needs to be resolved, what are the things that needs to be taken care of, what are the things that you need to work upon. So this Hermit is all surrounding those things, and this seems that this Hermit mode is definitely helping you in this month of May, because the next card that comes up is the Lovers. Now this Lovers in here is all about that intimacy. It's all about that love, that affection, that closeness that is there. But this Lovers can also be tempting, can also be engrossing you in all the love and only love in this month. Now, the Lovers brings major life choices as well. That are you entirely focused upon your lover, or you are giving some good attention to your own self as well? That is very much required. As you can see, the Lovers over here are entirely engrossed in each other. They are entirely taken into each other, and they have no sense of their own, which is somewhere very much important, that you need to have the sense of yourself as well, that you should not be always thinking that what the other person might be thinking, what the other person wants. Sometimes what you want from the relationship, what you need to have, is also very much required, and that is why the Hermit mode is there. But the Lovers also brings a lot of hope, that if the situations were not fine, if you were looking for someone, if you were looking for if you were seeing someone and wanting some kind of a commitment, if you were wanting to get into a relationship, not also a committed relationship, but at least for the namesake, for the time being, then it seems to be happening with the Lovers in here, which is a good thing. Now, the third card that comes up for you is the Four of Wands. Now, this Four of Wands is all about getting along. It's more all about getting together. It's all about celebration. So maybe in this month of May, you seem to be enjoying partying out, socializing, and getting along with your love partner. If you are in a separation, if you are in some kind of a no contact, then those contacts can be happening in this month with the Lovers and the Four of Wands and the Hermit as well, which is a good thing. But Four of Wands in here brings some kind of a relationship your way. or your relationship seems to be moving on to a next level, or getting more intimate, or getting more deepen, or getting more close and more that bonding seems to be coming in this month of May. Now let's look at the surrounding energy. So the surrounding energy of your love life in this month is a broken heart. So this broken heart can be your broken heart, or can be the broken heart of your lover that needs healing, that needs affection, that needs care. That's why I'm again and again going to repeat the hermit mode. The hermit mode is all about healing. You get along, get in touch with you, and see what is going on, see what is happening, see what needs to be resolved. And that is why the hermit mode is very much important. That this broken heart energy needs to be resolved, it needs to be taken care of, it needs to be first aided, so that all of this broken heart gets healed, it becomes tender, soft, and full of love again, so that there are no more tears with you. So that is why it's very much important that in this month you have these three card combinations: the Hermit, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands, which is all about getting in touch with what you need, getting in touch with what is required, and making major life choices. That if when you exit the hermit mode, then is it about that you really want to get into that close bond with that single person, or there can be another person as well, or there can be happiness back into your life, you can get back on the track. Now these are some situations, these are some things that needs proper evaluation. Now that evaluation can only happen with this hermit mode, and that healing of the heart can only happen with this hermit mode in this month of May, which is a good thing for you, as you seem to be getting over from the past and realizing what truly lies for you, what is truly there for you, and what needs to be resolved, what needs to be healed. So all those clarity seems to be coming, which is again real good thing for you. Now let's have your bonus angel answer, and what comes up is within the next few weeks. So if your question was somewhere surrounding the time frame, if you were somewhere surrounding asking when would you get into a relationship, when would you have the reconciliation, or something similar questions, then it says that within the next few weeks. Now this few weeks you need to just trust on the angels, because the angels have answered you today that it is going to happen in the next few weeks. So have faith and have patience and wait for the right time. So now let's see if you chose the third set of cards, or the third heart, then what it is coming for you in this month of May 2021 with respect to your love life. And the very first card that comes up is the Ten of Swords. Well, nothing to worry about, because this Ten of Swords is about hitting the rock bottom, but having that faith in you that things will upturn, that the things will go well, that the things will return back to normal. And this is what comes up with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is telling you that even though in the month of May, in the initial days, you feel that everything has come to an end, everything has just collapsed, at that time you will see a sunrise happening. At that time you will see a direction coming to you. At that time you will realize why these things are happening in such a way. At that time you will get to know why the person is behaving in certain way, why the things aren't working in certain way, and how the things got worse. Now, the second card that comes up for you is the Ace of Swords. Now, this Ace of Swords is what is the clarity that I was talking about. That all that direction, all that knowledge, all that decluttering, all that getting out of the chaos seems to be happening with this Ace of Swords. That you will get that realization of maybe your mistakes, or maybe where the things didn't work out, or maybe why the person wasn't good enough for you, or why the person reacted in a certain specific way. So all these things seems to be getting clearer, because Ace of Swords is all about clarity. So clarity about your relationship, clarity about your future, clarity about that whether do you want to have a new person in your life, clarity about whether do you want to get back to your ex, clarity about whether do you want to continue with your current partner. So things similar seems to be happening with this Ace of Swords, which is a good thing because aces are always for beginnings. So Ace of Swords is about a new beginning of a new clarified life, of a new doubt-free life, of a new decluttered life. Now, you also have the Ace of Pentacles as the third card, which says that this ace, you have two aces. So, definitely, this month of May is somewhere or the other bringing you a new beginning in your love life in some or the other way. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is bringing you that opportunity, is bringing you that love, is bringing you that one single chance that you can take for the things to go well, for the things to go right. And you can invest in this time, you can invest in this opportunity. That is, you can accept this opportunity and make good use of it until and unless there is time. So maybe there is a new relationship on the horizon. Maybe the ex can be somewhere approaching back because there is Ace of Swords. So communication can also happen, and they might present you with an opportunity to get back and think about the long-term goals. So this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords are beginnings with a new clarity and beginnings for a stabilized future, beginnings for a more secure future. That is the Ace of Pentacles, and the beginning of a clearer future is with the Ace of Swords, which are the two cards of beginning for you in your love life in this week. Now, the energies surrounding this month of May 2021 with respect to your love life is a happy family. Now, this happy family is, it can be about that this month can be bringing that sense of togetherness, that sense of oneness, or that sense of being together and thinking about a long-term goal, because family cannot be for all of you. Family can be about a certain specific group of people out there, but for most of you, it's about settling together. It's more about getting along together. So happy family, or at least laying that foundation for that happy family in the near coming future. So this is what the energy surrounding that. Even though you feel like that this month is all about that, oh, everything has come to an end, everything has just blown away, and there is nothing left now. At that point of time, you will get a clarity of how to proceed further, how to invest in your love life, and how to look for a new person if required, how to reassess the existing person if required, and how to just stay single for a while if required. Now, all of this can be creating that happy family environment where you will be investing into your love life, you will be investing into your relationships, maybe good times, maybe getting along with someone new, maybe getting back with someone, and then it will be bringing good changes for you in your love life. Now, the bonus angel answer that comes up for you is big happy changes. So whatever your question was, whatever your query was, it is a real positive trait for you, because the angels are saying that this month of May can be bringing big happy changes with respect to your love life with whatever question you have asked. So have faith in the angels and believe that they have answered you, and have trust and patience in your life. So with this, you saw how your love life seems to be in the month of May 2021. If you did enjoy watching through, then do like this video and share your experiences in the comment section. Share it with your relatives, friends, your exes, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your husbands and wives, and whomsoever concerned. And I will see you in the next video. Till then, love, peace and light to all. Thank you.